Right. Hello and welcome to another episode of Aljust Conquest Corner, brought to you by Buffering Broadcast. I'm your host, Aljust, and today I'll be playing some more of Xcom2. Oh yeah. So, let's see if we can't maybe be a little competent today. This is on classic difficulty, or not classic, commander difficulty. It's Iron Man. I've already got it a little bit in, just past the point where you get the, whatchamacallit, the first terror mission done, basically. Just because I've had some bad rolls on the game, and we've had to restart several times. So this is the current, commander level game I'm playing at. We'll see how this goes. It's fun. Gonna have fun, everyone.
Setting course for the East African sector.
Wonder if it's too quiet. I have no idea. I have to push my volume up, so I don't know what it actually sounds like in game or on the recording. Hopefully not bad. Right, got a sniper. Stream seems to be having a little bit of trouble. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see a little. See if that holds up, or it looks like it's gonna give us a little bit of trouble. Maybe I'll reduce the graphics on this. Let's do that. I've been playing with this on high because I can do that, but I forgot when I stream I gotta take it down a little. That's okay, we're gonna take care of that. Hopefully that won't be a problem. Yeah, so we're gonna do this mission. We're gonna remove this guy. Take in a rookie. There's a rookie. There's the rookie we want. This is for you, Panda. We're gonna get her killed, probably. Alright. So, on these streams, I'm going to probably try... I think I'm going to try and keep up with the tradition that I had with the Civ stream, which is talk about random subject of my choosing. Try and stay on topic for the entire stream, which probably do around like 2 hours or so. So what do we want to talk about today? Well, I've been thinking, actually I had a better subject, but I didn't bring the stuff I wanted to help me out with it, which was going to be harem animes in general. I want to actually get together my different animes though and see what there is, so it could help as a reminder of what I've watched. Because of that, I'm not going to do that topic. Next time I will do that topic. That will be a fun topic for next time. What good topic is there then? Professional right here. Well, let's see. Since we are playing XCOM, we'll do something sci-fi related. Let's do... Well, they got mechs in this. Let's do giant robots. Let's talk about Gundam. Talk about all kinds of Gundams. Clearly, best Gundam is gonna be SD. I'm sorry, I apologize for everything I just said. I will go sit in the corner now and just be quiet. No, let's see. What kind of Gundams are there? Well, the reason I'm mainly thinking of Gundam is because we have the new Gundam series out recently. Hello, big boys and girls. Blood Orphans, which overall is a pretty good Gundam so far, at least I think. I think so, I should say.
Scannergebiet.
But there are other Gundams. What Gundams have I actually watched? Might be a good place to start this off. I've seen Gundam Wing, though that admittedly I have not seen in like
Covering now.
many years, so it wouldn't be fair to really talk on it too much. I've seen Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny, which probably will be the bulk of what I talk about today.
Heading to that location.
I've gotta watch more Gundam, honestly. That's just something I've gotta get around to. I saw a good portion of SD because I make poor life choices, I guess. What Gundams have I seen? I've totally seen others. Blood Orphan right now.
Got it covered.
Well, let's mostly stick with talking about more recent ones. Namely, first we're gonna blow these dudes up.
Fire in the hole!
Let's see what that does. Let's focus more on, like, the more recent Gundams. And maybe as we go, we'll talk about other Gundams. Maybe I'll get into them. Maybe I'll think about watching other ones. Actually, I do really want to watch a lot of our Gundams. They're a neat series. You're dead now. You're not dead. Oh, that's bad for us.
It's still
Abschuss bestätigt.
So yeah, Gundam is a anime series about giant robots and their pilots. It's a pretty wicked cool series. At least I've always thought so. Some have been better than others. What happened over there? That'd be a fun question to have answered. I've also made some custom characters in this. One is Emily, which is for Mr. Panda,
Orders
our
confirmed. On the
Dark
move.
Lord of Buffering Broadcast. All hail his unholy name. The other I've made is the Major from Ghost in the Shell. And I've also made
Rolling.
a character called Aljust. He's totally me. He's got a monocle and a scar, badass haircut. Totally me. This isn't wish fulfillment at all. So, since we're actually gonna try and talk about something, let's start talking about it. I guess the one I'll start up talking on is the most recent thing that's going on and what I like about it. So Blood Orphan
Understood. Moving out.
takes place in the future. From what I can tell, it's not supposed to be related to any of the other Gundams.
Orders confirmed.
The setup is you've had a war between Earth and her colonies. Her colonies
Verstanden. Bewege mich zum Ziel.
were not happy being under control of Earth,
Feuerschutz.
and
Moving to
Earth
Overwatch.
won that war.
On Overwatch. I'm on it.
The exact repercussions are
Think we're alone out here.
that Earth controls them for the most part, and they live in poverty,
Okay.
as is the case with all these colonial dudes and things. Oh, look at that, the thing isn't too far. And there's some dudes we can blow up with some grenades. So, our main character is an orphan from the wars that have taken place between Earth and her colonies.
Grenade out.
They are on Mars because Mars is our main set. Our main, like, stage for a lot of the anger that is taking place between Earth and the colonies.
On the move.
Being an actual full planet, unlike, like,
Objective
just
in
space
range.
stations like the others are. Can we get a grenade on that guy? No. We could get a grenade on that guy, though. Oh, I wish I had the mind jack.
Okay.
So, our main character is an orphan. He basically, after the war, and because of the vast amount of poverty, there's a lot of kids who just live in the streets of Mars. These kids thus are given two options: either eventually die in the streets, or they can basically take really shitty jobs. One of these jobs would be acting as mercenaries. They get hired by mercenary outfits and basically become child soldiers. Now, the thing for Gundam and why they would want children is that they basically need somebody who doesn't matter and they can do whatever they want. Why is this? Because the main way they want to fight is using robots. And in this series, in this one, they have, I forget what they're called. They're like Ashaveras or Alaverjas or something. It's a man-machine interface, and to have it, you have to undergo a surgery, and the surgery is super invasive. They literally are taking machine parts, jamming them onto your spine. It's not exactly a nice setup. So, they don't want to have adults undergo this. They could get hurt. So, they have kids do it, who don't really have a choice in the matter.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And we're told, like, the survival rate for it is something around, like,
I'm ready.
3 out of every 5 or something like that. They're not great odds. Our main character is one of these kids who has had this, with other kids who live with this mercenary outfit and have undergone the surgery, and basically pilot what are called mobile workers. They're like baby Gundams or baby mobile suits. They're not nearly as powerful, but they get the job done if you need just something with some guns on it. Presumably, that's their purpose. What am I doing? I don't even know where anybody else is on this map. Still like one more group. Should be near where the tower was. So, they pilot the mobile workers. Now, the setup is that there is a girl, Kudelia, who basically is a rich girl who is fighting for Mars independence. In the sense of, like, protests and rallies and all that stuff. She has recently finally gotten one of the economic blocks of Earth. The idea is that Earth now functions in the way of, like, there are economic blocks, like the African economic block, the Asian economic block, you get the idea. So, she has arranged a meeting with one of these leaders. A very big deal. And the idea is, if she can have this meeting with him, she could potentially convince them to help improve the situation on Mars.
Understood. Moving out.
To what degree, who knows, but that's what she's hoping for. So, to do this, one second, I want a drink. God, where is everyone on this map? I've never had this much trouble trying to find, like, the last group on the map. They usually pop up on me. So, she is aiming, she needs to get to Earth. Now, that's not
Orders
a
confirmed.
super
Moving out.
easy goal, as we are led to understand. Like, it's not the hardest, but
I'm on it.
hers would not be a trip that would be necessarily sanctioned by the
Position.
Galjahorn or whatever they're called. They're the military group in this. Because I mean, she's trying to strip them of their power, basically. At least to
Moving
some
to
degree.
position.
By gaining more rights for the colonies.
Got it
So,
covered.
they're not necessarily going to give her the normal protection you would expect for a person of her rank and stature. So, she
Bestätigt.
needs to go and get a separate group. But she goes to our main group and gets them as mercenaries to give her protection and transport to Earth.
Getting it done.
This turns out to be a trap, though, in that basically they had her go. Other people higher up in the world
Come get some.
have actually set her up to go there so that way they could just have her meet up with a relatively. Why am I not getting option for move? I want to move. Game. Gib movement.
Already there.
So, she wants to go to Earth. The plan, though, was she would go there, they'd be a relatively small group that could be dealt with, basically, without any real trouble. Huh. These guys seem like they're not so nice. What happened if I made my shotgun, though, go through that man's skull? So, they let her go on this mission, but the real plan is just to have her go there. Then they attack with real military forces, get her killed. The end. Not a bad plan, just to get rid of her. I mean, seems a bit overcomplicated to me, but whatever. It makes it look like they tried to do everything they could and all that. You know, that's the name of the game. Appearances. Oh, that's bad. They mind-controlled our sniper.
My position's been compromised.
That's okay. We have a plan for this. We have a plan, everyone. We have a plan.
I say I'm gonna kill. Orders
So-
confirmed. On the move.
Let's see. Sorry, everyone. I need a minute just to deal with these alien scumbags. That didn't work.
Shot failed to connect.
Move into designated position.
So, they send in their dudes. Their dudes go in with mobile workers originally. Then they come in with mobile suits because the base is actually putting up way more of a defense than they expected. Because basically one of the kids is actually like, he acted as something of a leader to the kids, other kids. Good job, everyone. And he, how to put it, he ends up taking command of the situation where the adults at the place were in on all of this, so they just like, they were going to take all their money and leave the kids to act as the supposed defense of Kudelia. Then they can say, oh, we tried. Actually, I think it's implied they were going to get kickbacks too and stuff. Or maybe they weren't in on it. I forget which way they implied it. They totally did basically tell us which way it went. But that doesn't really matter. So the kids end up holding out for a while, but then the mobile suits show up. And the mobile suits are, like, just leagues outside of the mobile workers. The mobile workers are probably meant to be kind of an anti-personnel tank.
Not a
almost.
single casualty
A mobile
reported,
suit
Commander.
is meant to
I
be...
hope all of our deployments go this well.
A mobile suit is basically meant to win wars. No, that's not true. A mobile suit's meant to win, like, battles. A Gundam's meant to win wars. You can take long watch. And you, sir, get shadow step. Sweet. So, we should upgrade the sniper
You
rifle
have
with
done an
that.
outstanding job leading the resistance, Commander.
So, the kids are holding out, but then the mobile suits show up. So now they're getting riggedy wrecked. But turns out they were just performing a delaying action for the most part. Their real objective was to finish repairs on this other supplies. Let's get that one
Avenger
first
plotting
finished.
new course.
Was to delay because apparently they had a mobile suit, like, in the base that could be used,
Outcome of this research can
but
only
it needed to
further our
have
advances,
repairs done on it and all that good stuff. So, their mechanics and stuff were, oh, let's do that.
Though I was never... The sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the
They're
aliens'
doing all
mastery of
that,
genetic
fixing up
engineering
and just buying,
and their
and the kids
pursuit
up
of
top are
advancement,
buying time so that way
regardless
they
of the
can get their
risks.
mobile suit. They're gonna have their best dude fighting in it
Knowing
and
that
stuff. It's gonna be great.
From my own experience,
A couple of the kids get killed, or right before the leader's about to get killed.
Commander, we can now construct radio relays in any region where we've made contact with
nice.
the local resistance.
That's very nice, Bradford. Whatever. So, they are trying to take care of... So, main guy comes out, he's like their best pilot, comes out in mobile suit, which turns out to be a Gundam. It's kind of neat though, because this thing is like, it's clearly not been taken care of. It was just like left in a bunker somewhere. And guys were just like, it'll be fine there. It'll be fine. Gonna be fine.
Construction initiated.
Actually, we're told that their boss was actually planning to sell it. What do you mean? That's a gremlin? Oh, okay, I got her over there already. I got, like, move this here. That's gonna be our long-term goal, is getting the workshop over into the center square, and build something else over there. So, oh wait, I could build something else. I'm bad at this game. I need to reorganize what I'm doing. No, I can't do that. No, wait, there I go. There, get the power relay there.
Construction initiated.
Then put the gremlin in there, and put Mary in there. There we go. Now we're cooking with bacon. So yeah, this Gundam is like, it's got no armor on it, it's just the frame. It's got joints exposed and everything. They had to like, it didn't have a pilot seat in it, they had to like, take one out of the mobile workers and shove it in there. It's kind of amazing.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on
Cool
this
thing,
Avatar
Bradford, cool
project
things.
here. If they finish what they've started,
So,
it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
he pops up, he kills one of the enemies, and basically he fights well enough to drive the rest of them back. And from that point on, it's the kid. The story is the kids taking over this mercenary outfit and then trying to get Kudelia to
can
Earth.
build the Skulljack whenever you give the word.
I don't want to go into it too much because this is actually an ongoing series, and I would actually really encourage everyone to go check it out. It's not the best Gundam I've ever seen, but it's a pretty interesting one.
I'll have the team get started immediately, Commander.
Like,
I'll let you know as soon as
I
we've
don't
made
regret
progress.
any of my time I've spent watching it, so yeah, check it out. Interesting things about it is, like, it's very nice on kind of the realistic scale of a lot of things in it, I guess. Like,
Despite a
he has a
thorough
single
analysis,
Gundam,
I have yet to discover what,
and he's against
if any,
3 other
advantage the
pilots.
Advent
All of them
hybrid
are
soldiers'
experienced
enormous
soldiers.
eyes provide.
He doesn't just
Testing
kill
their
all of
visual
them.
acuity,
He kills
no
one
doubt
of them
proved
because he
difficult.
catches that guy by surprise when he first comes on the battlefield. And he's winning against the other 2, but he doesn't beat them. It's actually like a struggle for him in this fight. It's a nice thing to see where it's not like enter battlefield. Oh look, I get to win now because I'm main character.
Commander.
No,
I'll
the enemy
contact
is
you when I
having a
have a full
difficult
report
time,
available.
and they end up retreating because they see they can't just instantly win this battle as they were planning to. Okay, that sounds cool.
Avenger plotting new course.
So they retreat and stuff. It's also kind of cool seeing like this really ugly, dirty technology that they have. One second, I want to see what this thing does. Suit up, all armor and vest-proof ground projects are completed instantly. Ooh, that'd be super useful. Africa's sweet. Alright. So yeah, they have this really like dirty technology, as somebody I once watched described it, where like the Ashavera line that hooks them up is like physically what we see is just like these input plugs kind of sticking out of their back with some skin grown on them. It's pretty ugly looking. Like, you would not normally set that up that way. Whoops. Provides a staffing gremlin. That'd be useful, but we need to move that thing over, so that's actually not going to be around too much longer. Let's put a gremlin there for the extra power. Hopefully this won't take too long to clear out, and then we can build a workshop right here in the middle. And then we'll move that engineer there and clear out that debris next. So yeah, they've got this real ugly, like, looking
Strategic
technology on a
resource
lot of it,
located.
which is appropriate considering, like, they are
Setting course for the South
supposed to be
African
like the
sector.
poverty-stricken colonies. They don't have the money to make really nice machines and such. They're kind of stuck with whatever they can get their hands on. And it shows. And I like that. I like seeing it where it's like, we don't have very
Sounds
nice
good,
stuff.
Commander.
Why don't
I'll
we
let
have
you know as
nice
soon as the
stuff?
project is ready
Because
for
we
deployment.
don't have money and resources. Yeah.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact.
Cool
But we'll
story.
have to make the first move.
We're working on that, Bradford. Dragon rounds. Sweet. Those sound neat. Supply raid. Guys, stop
Setting course
sending
for
missions
Sector
to me.
12,
I'm not
East
going to be
Africa.
able to activate this thing if you do. Ugh. Let's see. Oh, we need to totally build one of those too. We need to build the thing that lets us have more units. The guerrilla tactics thing. You take that. And that seems fine. So, Gundam. So that's Iron Blood Orphans. It's a really neat series so far.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
I've heard some complaints on it, like, I mean, it's not the most original.
We're targeting an
It's not like
that resistance
the
forces
first time
managed
we've
to disable in
seen
this
the
region.
story of colonists
The aliens aren't
versus
expecting to
Earth
see us, so
because
this is our chance to
Earth is
seize
acting
whatever
like a bunch
technology
of
they've
jerks
got on
and
board that
D-bags.
thing. We're expecting heavy
It's,
resistance at the site.
I've also heard some
Move in and
complaints
neutralize
about
all
the
hostile
fact that
contacts and secure the area.
it's moving kind of slow at points, and I don't deny this. It could be a little faster in some areas,